So welcome to a brand new video. I wasn't actually going to make this video, but I put a poll up on Instagram a few days ago and like 93% of you guys wanted me to make a video about documenting and talking about my brand new race bike. So here we are. Actually, you know what? Before we jump into this video, I think it's time the beard is gone. Harry's have agreed it was time for the beard to go as well, and so they sent me out a brand new razor, shave cream and some shower gel. Harry's have been long-time supporters of this channel and have sponsored a number of my previous videos. The founders, Jeff and Andy, were two ordinary guys that, like everyone else, did not want to pay for overpriced razors, so they bought their own factory in Germany so they could give us sharp, durable blades at an affordable price. Nowadays, they help millions of men and women shave each day in a premium, hassle-free way. They support great causes as they give 1% of the global sales to non-profit organizations that provide mental health care to men, veterans, and charities supporting the LGBTQ communities. Hey, I look like Santa Claus right now. Aside from looking like Santa Claus, the foaming shaving gel is suitable for sensitive skins as it contains natural ingredients such as aloe vera and cucumber, which hydrates and refreshes your skin. Personally, my favourite thing about Harry's is the precision trimmer blade on the top side of the razor, which allows you to access hard to reach places like under your nose. And as quick as that, about 3 months worth of hard work growing this beard has just been taken away. But on the plus side, we've got a nice, beautifully smooth shave right now. There's absolutely zero like nicks or cuts. Right now, you can get this trial set, which contains £14.50 worth of product for only £3.95 when you sign up for a subscription. All you need to do is head over to harrys.com/Cameron or click in the link in the description. You'll get the signature Harry's 5-blade razor, weighted handle, a blade cover, foaming shave gel, and a free shower gel. It's an incredibly great deal, but act fast while supply lasts. So here it is, the video of my brand new 2021 Team Ribble race bike. It's the Ribble Endurance SLR disc. It's the exact same model as the white bike that I've been riding for the past few months that you've seen on this channel. The only difference is obviously it's got the team's paint job, which is like this shiny, like sparkly. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a shiny blue, and it leads into black at the back, like a matte black. I think it looks, personally, I mean, I'm probably a little bit biased, but I think it looks absolutely sick. And yeah, man, the bike is amazing. I said it last time when I was talking about my white SLR. Like, it's probably the comfiest bike I've ever ridden. Full disclaimer, obviously Ribble provide the team bikes for us, but I'm also personally sponsored by Ribble. Everything that I kind of say is slightly clouded by the fact that I am a sponsored rider. So what I want to do instead, I know a lot of you guys that watch this channel, a lot of my viewers have Ribbles of your own. So what I want you to do is leave in the comments down below right now, like what you think about your Ribble. And even better, if you have an Endurance SLR disc like I have, let the other viewers know in the comments what you think of your bike. I'm that confident that the bikes are that good that they're all going to be positive comments. So yeah, anyway, let's jump into the bike. One of the things that I love the most about these is the completely integrated bar and stem. There's no, obviously we're running electric gears, Di2, so there's no cables, but all of the wiring, the brake cables, everything is completely hidden within the bars and the stem and the frame. So from an aesthetics point of view, like, I don't think it gets much nicer than looking at that bar and stem. Me personally, I ride a 56cm frame, which I think is a large. In the past I have, so I'm 188 centimeters or 6'2", and in the past I have ridden a bigger frame, so I've ridden a 56 or a 58, sorry, but for racing and stuff, I just found a slightly shorter frame and a longer stem just works better for me. You can kind of, I feel like I can just throw the bike around a little bit better. With the longer stem, it handles a little bit nicer when you're going fast and stuff. So yeah, I've got these are like a team spec bar and stem. So we've got, yeah, obviously the 56cm frame. We've got it's a 135cm stem and 135 mil stem. Did I say centimeters?
Yeah.
No, it's definitely not 135 centimeters. That would be one hell of a stem. But yeah, it's 135 mil or 13.5 centimeters. We've got 38 centimeter wide bars. We've got some nice narrow bars so we can get super aero and fast when we're racing and riding. Yeah, this year we're going to be racing. This is going to be my first season of racing on disc brakes, and I know there's always a big flipping conversation or dilemma about disc brakes. Half the people like them, half the people don't. Me personally, I sit on the side that likes disc brakes. Obviously, you're always going to have the issues or the concerns over tyre changes in races when you get punctures. But I think, you know, as technology progresses and as mechanics get more used to changing through axle wheels with disc brakes, like it's only the changing is only going to get faster. And I think, especially like for me, we're in the UK right now. A lot of the time, the roads are gritty, they're dirty. Especially for training throughout the winter, having that extra confidence that you're going to stop so much faster than you would do on normal rim brakes, for me, far outweighs the negatives of running disc brakes. Personally, since kind of disc brakes have been introduced on road bikes, I've always been a massive fan, and yeah, I'm actually quite looking forward to racing on them this year. You know, going down like wet descents when we're racing, and just having that confidence to know that as soon as you pull a brake, the bike's going to stop. It's gonna be sick. So from like front to back, obviously we've got the Wahoo head unit with this nice integrated K-edge bar mount. Again, just makes everything so much more aesthetically pleasing. But in terms of the wheels, so these are just the training wheels right now. There's some Shimano 105 hubs on some kind of standard carbon rims. We've got some Continental Grand Prix GT tyres, the 25 mil tyres. Personally, like throughout the winter, I would prefer to have 28 mil tyres. Just again, we're in the north of England. The roads around here are awful. Just having that slightly thicker, a slightly wider tyre just irons out the roads a little bit and just makes it a little bit smoother. On my race bike, we've got some 25 mil standard tyres. They're not tubeless or anything. These aren't my race wheels, so these are just the training wheels. I haven't actually got the race wheels yet, so what I'm gonna do is put a picture on the screen right now. This is what a race bike looks like with the Level Components race wheels that we're going to be racing on this year. Level Components is like Ribble's, I don't know, sister brand, which supply the components to the Ribble frames that we use. So for example, the integrated bar and stem, that is a Level product. So I mean, yeah, it's basically all Ribble, but it's just been given a different name. So they're the wheels that we're going to be racing. I'm hopefully going to get my hand on a set of race wheels pretty soon, but as yet, these are just the training wheels, which is absolutely fine because we're just training at the minute and we're not doing any racing. The saddle that I use is this Selle Italia SLR Boost. I think it is the L2 model. I think it's called L2. That's just the saddle that I've ridden for the past couple of years. It's just the one that I'm used to and that I like. So I think the saddle is definitely a personal preference. I have it set at I think it's -3 degrees, so it allows me to kind of maintain when I'm in the drops in a nice sort of comfortable aero position that I can just sit at all day long. And then I've got my Quark D0 pound meter, which I obviously took off my white bike. That's why there's no cranks in that at the minute. Again, I've just used the Quark products for the last couple of years. I've had a whole host of pound meters in my time as being a cyclist, like from the cheapest pound meters to probably some of the most expensive pound meters. And to be honest, I found it when we're talking about like reliability, accuracy, and just ease of changing the cranks from one bike to another, I think Quark probably is pretty near the top of the list. I've never had any issues with Quark. I've never had to send it back for maintenance. You know, you have to change the battery and update the firmware every now and again, but that is literally about it. I've just got standard gearing on this, so we've got 53, 39 on the front, and then 11 through to 28 on the back. Obviously it's 11 speed. So yeah, just pretty standard gearing for me, nothing special there. I have just come back from a training ride, so we've got the bottles in here. This year, the team is sponsored by One Pro Nutrition, so yeah man, we've got some coconut electrolytes and isotonics in there, which is really nice. Another one of the team sponsors this year is Speedplay. So I've only just received these, by the way. That's why they're not on my bike yet. I haven't had time to set them up yet, but I've never used Speedplay's products before. I'm really looking forward to trying them actually. I know a lot of people rave about these. They've even sent us like the aero ones with the little dimples in, which should make us go even faster. So yeah, man, we'll get them set up on the bike very, very soon and test them out. Yeah, one little difference between the white bike and my race bike is on the white one, we've got the oversized jockey wheels on the back, and then on my race bike, we've just got the standard jockey wheels on the back. I think the difference between the oversized and the standard jockey wheels is minimal. Apparently there is some efficiency watt saving benefits, but yeah, I think a lot of the time it's hardly noticeable. Personally, I can't really notice any difference, so yeah, that doesn't really bother me that the race bike doesn't have the oversized jockey wheels. We have got it's Di2, but it's not Durace Di2, it is Ultegra Di2, and I think that's just because, like, Durace Di2 is super expensive, so when you times my race bike by 20 or 30 of the other race bikes that the team has, plus the TT bikes, plus spare bikes, it's a lot of money, right? It's a lot of money on group sets. So the differences between Ultegra Di2 and Durace Di2, again, it's very minimal. You're talking a few grams, if anything. You'll notice a lot of race bikes, a lot of race teams, especially domestic race teams, all race on like Ultegra. They don't actually race on Durace. But yeah, again, it's not going to make a difference. You're not going to lose a bike race because you're on Ultegra as opposed to Di2, as opposed to Durace. And I think that's just about it. We've got a little cool detail here, as you can see. Got my name, Cameron Jeffers, on the frame with the Lancashire rose, so everyone knows it's my bike. And yeah, man, that's my race bike for 2020. I'm going to weigh it, so I'm going to put on the screen right now how much the bike weighs without any. I'll take the bottles out, but that's with training wheels. I'm sure it'll be a little bit lighter with the race wheels in, but yeah, that's how much the bike weighs. I know everyone likes to know the weight of it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping on this bike hopefully pretty soon and winning a few bike races. Fingers crossed we can race soon if everything goes to plan. And I guess the last thing I want to finish on is, who wants my white bike? I'm joking. No, this is mine to keep now. So I think what I'm going to do is obviously it's quite dirty and stuff. It's spent a full winter in the UK. So yeah, it's dirty. The bearings are all knackered. So I think what I'm going to do is completely strip the bike down, take everything out, take everything apart, and yeah, sort of build it from the ground up again. I've got a nice set of deep Mavic carbon tubeless wheels in my shed, which I'll probably put on it. I need to get a new crank set, and yeah, and I'll just probably keep that bike as like a summer cafe rest day sort of bike and keep it in nice pristine condition. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you very, very soon.